January has almost come to an end, and that means that the winter transfer window in the football market is about to come to a close. Now, that of course means that there's going to be a lot of clubs rushing to push deals over the line, and in fact, there's going to be quite a few clubs who will be desperately looking to cling on to their star players and maybe, just maybe, get a better deal come the summer transfer window. So which are the clubs that are being chasing players, which are the clubs trying to hold on, and more importantly, which are the players that are being so hotly pursued with just a few days left before the transfer window slams shut? That's what we're going to be talking about on this video here on Sports Today. So without further ado, let's just check in with some of the more interesting transfer rumors that are currently doing the rounds. The first one relates to this man, and that is of course Moses Caicedo of Brighton and Hove Albion. Now, he's being linked with a move to Arsenal, and in fact he's very clearly put out a statement on his social media saying that I would like to really leave the club. He didn't say it in those many words, but he did pretty much imply that very clearly. He's been told by Brighton to not report to training, and the news is that Arsenal are going to be coming back with a much bigger bid for him. Of course, the thing with Brighton is they can drive a hard bargain, and they turned down a bid worth £60 million for the guy, which means that they could potentially be turning down bigger for sums, or potentially could be getting a bigger sum come the end of this transfer market, because that's just how they do business. Now, of course, Arsenal, you'd remember, have already signed Leandro Trossard from Brighton, so does appear like a lot of London clubs, Chelsea being another one of them, enjoy raiding Brighton's talent. Arsenal have now joined the latest ranks of those clubs who enjoy signing Brighton's more promising players. But Caicedo is definitely one deal to watch out for. It could very well happen, and it probably will be one of the bigger transfers of the January transfer window. Another player who's been linked in recent times to Chelsea is Malo Gusto. The French under-21 international will be filling in at right back. That's his preferred position. And the reason that Chelsea have in fact been looking for reinforcement in the right back area is because Reece James, their undisputed first choice in the playing 11, has unfortunately suffered 2 separate knee injuries this year and has had lengthy spells on the sidelines. Now, obviously, James, when he's fit, is an undisputed starter. He's a world-class talent, but not having him has meant that Chelsea have struggled at the right back position, because club captain Cesar Azpilicueta, great as he is clearly slowing down, not quite at the level of James when it comes to speed and athleticism. So they feel that signing Gusto could very well be the deal that helps actually them get some cover for James. However, one of the other interesting caveats which is being reported is that he won't be coming to the club in the January transfer window. He'll be signed, loaned back to Lyon till the end of the season, and only join in the summer. Whether or not Chelsea can get a deal through that allows them to register him come January, that's something that remains to be seen. Another right back who's being linked with big moves is this man Denzel Dumfries. Now, a lot of you would remember that Dumfries is one of those players who did really well for Netherlands in the World Cup, and of course he's been highly rated for quite some time. He's currently at Inter Milan, but Inter Milan are at a position where they would be open to selling him for about 35 to 40 million euros, which is, truth be told, a pretty cheap price for a player this good. Now, a lot of clubs are interested in them, chief among them being reportedly Chelsea, Newcastle United, and maybe even Manchester United. So there's a lot of clubs that are interested in signing him, and it's understandable why. Dumfries is one of those players who can operate either right wing back, right back. Very, very good player, very athletic, good at creating chances and good at defending too. Perfect right back, perfect full back. So truth be told, it wouldn't be too surprising if you get to see Dumfries potentially rock up in the Premier League before the January window ends. Another player who has in fact been garnering a lot of attention in Premier Leagues and clubs is this man, Anthony Gordon. Now, Gordon was the subject of a massive bid from Chelsea in the summer, but Everton managed to hang on to him. Doesn't seem like they're going to be able to do that come January, because rumours are suggesting that Gordon has gone on strike from training to force a move to Newcastle United, who could be signing him for as little as £40 million. Now, again, considering the fact that Everton actually knocked back a 60 million fee, from Chelsea in the summer, does make you wonder what exactly the logic was. But things in Everton have been going so bad lately that, truth be told, it's not that much of a surprise that Gordon wants to leave. Neither is it that much of a surprise that Everton are now more open to sell, considering they're currently sitting in a relegation battle and could really use the money to maybe potentially refurbish their squad just a tad, because truth be told, their current squad looks very underwhelming and not at all equipped to deal with a relegation battle. Another player who's being linked with a surprising move to the Premier League is Keylor Navas. Now, of course, you note for a fact that Keylor Navas is a former Real Madrid player. He's won 3 Champions Leagues with them. He's won 4 Club World Cups. He has even won the La Liga. Someone who really has won it all and has continued to win even at PSG. But right now, he's far from certain as their first choice keeper thanks to the presence of Gianluigi Donnarumma. Now, the rumours are that Nottingham Forest, to only gain promotion to the Premier League this year, would be looking to sign him as a backup on loan for 6 months. Now, of course, if Nottingham actually end up getting him, it means that they'll have both him and Dean Henderson, another very capable goalkeeper, to call upon if and when needed. That's a pretty good signing, especially considering the wealth of experience and, of course, top-notch goalkeeping that Navas still can bring to the table. So whether or not it happens remains to be seen, but rumours are suggesting that they're pushing very, very hard for the move. Another Premier League club who are currently slightly lower down the totem pole and looking for signings are Nottingham Forest, and the man they're looking to sign is Juventus's American midfielder Weston McKennie. Now, obviously, Leeds are currently managed by an American in Jesse Marsch, so it's understandable why exactly it is that he rates McKennie so highly. But truth be told, American midfielder has in fact been someone who Juventus have seen as one of their future big-time prospects for a long time now. But it does seem clear that he may want to force a move. Whether or not that be to Leeds United is something that remains to be seen. But what is clear is that Leeds are really trying to drive the idea of a transfer home to the young midfielder. If they can bring him, wow, it would be quite the massive signing. And that's it for this edition of the Transfer Rumour Roundup. Thank you guys so very much for joining us. Again, if you enjoy what it is that we do over here at Sports Today, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment, tap the bell icon, follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, and don't forget to download the SportsTech app. Thank you all once again for joining us on this channel. Bye-bye for now.